All right, welcome to the continuation of the Miller Gas Co. database video demonstration. My name is Nate Warbert, and I'll be showing you some more functionality of the database. We'll be looking at the customer order form. Earlier, Brandon showed you how you can input customer information into the database. Here, this will be utilizing that information to create a new order. Let's say, for example, you had a customer named Clark Kent. So that's first name, last name, and then the last column would be company name. And he wanted to submit a new order. We have his customer information there at the top, and down here in the order detail, we can input a new order. The customer key is a key associated with every customer. It's unique to that customer. You would come over and input whether it's cash on delivery or on account, and the invoice number. And we understand that the invoice numbers right now need to be inputted manually since they are already being generated. So let's say this is invoice number 1234, ordered today. And there is a billing address with each customer, but with each order you also have the option to enter in a shipping address. In those cases it would be different. So just some dummy information. So this order and that invoice would now be entered into the database, and you could go ahead and hit save on that, and that's entered in to be printed off for the report for drivers or for delivery. Now we're going to go ahead and go to the product inventory form. This is where obviously Miller Gas Co. will be able to keep track of their product inventory. It's got a nice layout, good buttons for some navigation. Right up here at the top, product key, individual to each product you keep in the product inventory form. Name, description, units. So let's go ahead and add a new product. Let's see, let's get a new order of gummy bears. And let's say we got 10 units. They cost $150 a piece, and they sell for $200, which is some expensive gummy bears. Some of the inventory would be leased, such as propane tanks would be actually leased to customers. So at this point you could put whether or not it's leased or not. In this case, the gummy bears would be not leased. And then drop down list for what type of unit measurement it actually is. None of these really apply. You could use the generic form units. This is something that's totally customizable in the database. Let's say let's just put units for now and save. Now this has been entered into the database for future reference. So if you're at a different record, we can exit out of this and go back in. You're in a record and you want to go back. They are in order, so you can just search through them, or you can just submit a search, and it takes you directly to that specific product. You can also print off the record, or this actually prints a report. Or no, sorry, this does print off the record, and this button would open a report for what you have in your inventory right now. So very useful in keeping track of your product inventory. Thanks for listening, and let us know if you have any other questions.